Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make the best dinner rolls ever. I get so many compliments on these. They're so soft, the perfect flavor, and they're really easy to make. So keep on watching for the recipe. First, we're going to make the Tong Jung. So you're going to put half a cup of milk and half a cup of water into the pot. And then you're going to pour in a 1/4 cup of bread flour. And then you're just going to want to whisk this until it turns into a paste. It's gonna look like this. Like a paste, like a thick paste. So then you're just gonna let this cool. Put it to the side. Now we're gonna make the yeast mixture. So we're gonna get 1 cup of warm water. I'm using dry measuring cups, but you should probably use a liquid one. And then you're gonna get 2 tablespoons of sugar. You should just mix it in there. I feel like this is the best yeast to get, the one that's in the jar. The ones that are in the packets, I feel like they expire very quickly, and sometimes you don't I feel like you waste a lot as well because you don't use the whole packet. So I just got this one. I recommend it. 2.5 teaspoons. 1, 2, and then a half. Boom. And then we're just gonna whisk it up. And we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. Now we're just gonna make a mixture of 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. Just like that. Next, we are going to start making the dough. So we are going to add 4.5 cups of bread flour. I use this one right here, and I got this big bag for $8 at Costco. Add 2 teaspoons of salt, then 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm just gonna get this hook. Also, you don't need a stand mixer. I just recommend one because it's a lot easier and it gets your dough a lot softer, but it's okay if you just literally have a bowl and a spoon and you knead it by your hands. I've done it like that before and they still came out great. We're just gonna mix those dry ingredients up. And then we're gonna add our egg mixture. Gonna mix that. And then we're gonna add our yeast. Should look bubbly like this, Just gonna add that in there. We wanna mix everything on low speed. This is actually called Tong Jung. What this is for is it gives your dough a more stretchier and softer texture. So we're just gonna add that in. So I literally forgot to tell you to add the softened butter. So this is a 1/4 cup of unsalted, or I used salted butter. And then you're gonna mix that in before you mix it in like I just did. And then you're just gonna mix for 10 minutes and it'll be done eating. All right, so I added the butter late, but it still came out great. So this is how it should look. It should be pretty soft, all right? And then you're literally just going to oil a bowl and put this in a bowl. Just gonna oil it. I use olive oil. Then just oil it. And I cover this with a towel and I'm gonna put it in my oven. My oven's not gonna be on, but I'm gonna put it in my oven, let it sit for 1 hour. So this is what our dough is looking like. Yeah. We're just gonna take this out of the bowl and roll them into little balls and put them in a big glass container. This is the baking sheet I use. It's a 10.3 by 14.5. I'm gonna spray this with oil and then I will just put the rolls in this baking dish. So this is how I do it. So I just grab it like this. Okay. And then I go like this You don't want to use like a floured surface so that this can stick to the surface you're doing it on, so that you can get a perfect ball like that. Hold on, sorry. Look at that. And you're just gonna put it in your pan. So I got my rolls here. I didn't have enough space, so I put the rest in here. You would have enough space for this recipe if you just made these bigger, but I don't want mine super duper big, so I just made more small ones. So now I'm gonna cover it back up with a towel, and I'm gonna put it back in my oven, no heat, let it rest for another hour. Okay, the bread is done rising, and then I made an egg wash, which I'm gonna brush over top of the rolls. I don't have a brush, so I'm gonna use my hands, so I will not be recording this part. So you're gonna preheat your oven to 375. Sorry, my husband's talking in the background. I just put egg wash on these. There's a little bit of a puddle there, but that's okay. And we're gonna put this in the oven for 20 minutes, or until golden brown. So the rolls are done. They came out beautiful. Now is when you can put butter on them and some salt. These came out so perfect. Look at this. So good. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you love these, and I'll see you on the next one.